Really? Really? That's what you guys come with. Talking about champagne's pregnant. Really? This is where we're at? You guys didn't think I learned my lesson after the 10th time? No, it's not that. Okay. Champagne is not pregnant. All right. Let's get that understood. Champagne is not pregnant. That's not what I said. Guess what for? But I can understand why you all would think that. You gotta fix it. I don't like this. Hold on. Hold on. I don't like this. You gotta fix this. One second. I like this better. How's that? That better? Yeah. A little bit of rim action. All right. We'll go with that. Okay. That's better. Okay. No. Everybody, champagne is not pregnant. Mic is too loud. Oh, music. How's that? That better? I brought it down just a little bit. My bad. I was vibing out. Got something to tell you guys. And it's so cool. Oh, it's so first. Let me show you this. Yeah. Show you that. Boom. Your man's right here, Cash Kelly, is a CDL holder, Class A. All right. A lot of you guys already know that though, because you've been following the page. But the cool part, I just got off the phone a little bit ago with my about to be employer. And I was under the impression that I was going to be on the road for 3 days. Thank you. I see all the congratulations, man. I appreciate you guys. Right? Let me pull you guys up, man. Thank you. Congrats. Congrats. What's up, Aunt? Yeah, man. Okay, so what's the news? I got off the phone with my soon-to-be employer, and yeah, I'm about to be home every day, dang near. I could be out for 3 days. Possibility, that's the most days that I would be out. But for the most part, I'll be home every single day, right? That's cool. Secondly, I found a place to park the truck that's going to be assigned to me. And guess what? It's right by my house. So even if, because where I'm going to be driving to, right? I can drive there and make it back home same day. So if I can do that, then I could just come home to sleep and park the truck down the street. You guys, you know how dope that is to me? You know, I pride myself on family time above everything else, right? Beyond making money and all of that. But to know that I'm about to be, first off, it's a dedicated route, right? Dedicated route. And I'll be able to be home with my family. And if I really want to, I could take Champagne along for a ride, or my sons could come for a ride, and it's going to be all good. Might have to spend a night in the truck, which is cool. I want to experience that. So I kind of do want that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad with 1, 2, 3 days, you know, but I would only spend at a maximum 2 days in the truck sleeping. Every other day I'll be home because everything else is local. I did not know that, which is amazing. That's so cool. So there's that. And I've got to go and get myself a hard hat. I was going to order it off of Amazon, but it said that it would take all the way until the 17th to get here. And I'm like, no, he told me I'll be going for training possibly next week. So I can't wait until the middle of next week to get my hard hat and all of that. So I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to see how much a hard hat costs, a vest. I got to get a reflective vest, and I got to get another pair of boots. Because the asphalt boots, I guess, won't cut it. And they got a whole bunch of asphalt caked into the bottom of them. So I got to go get some new boots. And yeah. Life is really starting to pick up. Life is starting to pick up. And I couldn't be more happy. Let me see what we got going on over here. Workout. Yeah, I definitely I gotta stay working out straight up. I used to drive for my father. I had to leave two children at home. We did long trips out to Texas and California. It was too much. I couldn't take it. Worried about my kids for so long. Yeah, and I feel you, but I'm grateful. I got a good, amazing, beautiful wife, and my mom lives with us. So my mom helps out too. That's what's up. Metal yellow, first red. Yeah, that's awesome. Everything is falling into place. Yes, it is. God is great. You never slept in the truck? Nope, never. But I'm going to. Praise God every day, all day. Now, Cash, you got to come up with a CB handle. I was thinking about just calling myself the Street Light. You know, the Street Light. I like that. You know, it's me. So yeah, that'll be my CB handle. And then I'll call the truck Cash's Package. I'm just kidding. I got to find a cool name to call the truck, but I got to see the truck first. Uh, yes, exactly. God is good all day, every day. 25 bucks at Lowe's. No, this place is closer than the Lowe's by me, believe it or not. And he said I could park it there for free. No problem. I was like, all right, cool. So that's good. Please remember to hit that like button. Yes, thank you. Lord God bless Cash. He does every day. I woke up. I appreciate that. Congratulations. Thank you. Purple Hearts. Catch you later on break. All right. Got you, Shelly. Heart, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, man. It's been a road, bro. It's been a road. I was sitting back and I forgot to tell you guys this part. So the employer said that he knows that I do content. Because I was wondering, I'm like, man, how's this gonna work with me doing content while, on the road or whatever? He said he don't have no problem at all if I wanted to mount the camera up and do my content. Just to not do it in the locations where we do pickups. I said, perfect. No problem. No problem. So I'll be able to mount my camera up. I gotta invest in a mount. I gotta get a mount for the truck to put my camera on. I got my tripod, but that's only going to be so usable inside of a truck. So yeah, I got to get a mount to hold it stable to where I could get B-roll. That's the thing I'm going to use it for. I'm not going to be talking to the camera while I'm driving. Obviously, you got to pay attention to the road, right? But if I got a mount, I could just mount it up and get a bunch of B-roll, mount it while I'm driving, a front view, and let it catch everything while I'm driving. I could use that. That's evergreen B-roll, evergreen B-roll that I could use to make any content for trucking, and then a side angle, evergreen B-roll. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. I really am. And then when I do gotta sleep in the truck, that's content. I could set it all up in there. I could have my whole little layout in there, a whole little layout, just boom, cameras going, and create my videos and edit them when I come home. How dope is this? I could do lives. You know what I'm saying? I could do lives from the back of the truck when I'm sitting inside of there on a break. And I'm excited about this, man. I really am. I'm excited. Yeah, Streetlight. Streetlight's gonna be the name. Cash the Streetlight. Cash Kelly the Streetlight. He's gonna be, hey, Streetlight, you there? Yeah, I'm right. I'm gonna use my truck voice. Yeah, I'm right here, brother. What's going on? Hey man, what's your 10-4, 20 over? I don't know the lingo. I just made that up. But it's gonna be dope, man. I'm about to be in this truck, you guys. I'm about to be driving this truck. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm so freaking excited, man. Real talk. And the cool part is knowing, first off, the big increase in pay. Like I'm about to be back making pretty good money. That's really, really awesome. I think I'll be driving for like 10 hours a day, which is dope. So I get paid holidays once I'm in there for 90 days, which would mean that, I don't got to work on say, I don't know what, Independence Day, 4th of July. Won't have to work, but I get paid. That's pretty dope. Paid vacation after a year. That's dope. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the 401k or anything like that. But I don't care because I already got my own little, my own little thing going on anyway. And I'll just keep putting into that. Unless I'm pretty sure they're probably going to give you one. I have never heard of a truck company that doesn't give you 401k, but I don't know about matching 10% or however much they're going to do. But either way, it's just so freaking dope. It's so dope. Oh, and I found this out. So I'm not going to be tarping. I was under the impression because it's going to be a flatboard or a flatbed that I would be a flatbed skateboarding that I would have to tarp. He said, nope, no tarp. 99% of the time, no tarp. I mean, you might have to rarely, but yeah, no tarp. It's a wagon. It's a wagon. Oh, that means no mess. That means no mess inside that bad boy, man. Oh God, this is So cool. I'm excited. I really am. I really am. I'm more excited than a sissy with a bag full of eggplants. I don't know if that was proper to say, but you get what I'm trying to say. What's up? You all right? Oh, okay. This is about to be so cool. J6 really had a brother down bad, man. One for good people. I wouldn't be here right now on this screen. I wouldn't have this camera that I got. I wouldn't have this beautiful soundboard, this mic. I wouldn't have my studio light. I wouldn't have this office, really. I'd be pretty screwed. If it wasn't for people to say, "Don't worry about that job. We're going to hire you. You just create content full time." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, we love you." I said, "All right." And then started making money from the content all over again. Not nowhere near as much as I was making, but I've been making it. And then doing the little side jobs. And then learning how to edit and film and creating little commercials and stuff. And now learning how to drive a truck and getting back out there to where, bro, I'm about to be making money. Like, I didn't know truckers make as much money as they do. That's crazy, especially the ones that go over the road. I've been looking into heavy hauls. Like, you get the experience underneath your belt, and then you can do a heavy haul. You buy your own truck, all of that. And I was thinking about, like, man, what if I did buy my own truck, right? Buy my own truck and then have my son drive the truck, later on down the road. Got a couple years before he's out there doing his thing. I said, man, that's a good idea. I got all kind of little goals, man. But the biggest goal that I got is to get KOK visuals off the ground, running. I'm going to be able to get that Sony FX3 camera. I'm going to be able to get it, y'all. I'm going to invest whatever money has not been donated to the Give Send Go for it. I'm going to donate it myself, and I'm going to buy that camera. You hear me? I'm going to get that Sony FX3, and I'm going to mount that bad boy inside that truck, and I'm going to create some of the most beautiful content that you have ever seen. Yeah, definitely keep your head on the swivel for vehicles. I will. I'm a very, very, very safe driver already. But even being behind the wheel of that truck, yo, you got to respect those machines. I learned that in class. They teach you. That's why it was good for me to go to class and learn to respect those big old beast of machine vehicles. They are something. But as long as you're careful and you're a defensive driver, you'll be all right. I'm not an offensive driver anyway, for the most part. So I got this. Working as an independent contractor is the largest pay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Barbara says, I've been following you from the beginning, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Joe says, yes, my mom's side of the family, that's what men did for a living, was drive trucks, hauling rocks and dirt. I can't wait. They thought they got me, didn't they? They thought they shut me down. When they took my platforms from me, when I sat inside that prison, I bet you so many people was like, yeah, we got him. He's done. He's going to come back home and he's going to be a broken man. No, I came back out with strength, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything strengthened. And I praise God for it. Going hard, man. Going hard, just trying to keep myself right, not do nothing wrong, not wrong nobody. Be grateful for the good people that God's put around me, and I'm watching my life take shape on a journey, like on a path that I didn't even imagine. I never imagined, number one, that I'd be behind the wheel of a truck, ever. Then I never imagined that I would be editing and filming. Never imagined it. I swear, I thought in 2020, my thing was, okay, I'm just going to be a content creator and I'm just going to build community centers across the country. That was my goals. Be a content creator that just does lives, because I never put out any pre-recorded videos. You guys remember that? 2020, it was all lives. My whole platform grew straight off of doing live videos. That's it. Straight lives. And now I edit, I film, I create stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm going to be doing that in a truck. So I'll be doing two things that are both making money that I like to do, things that I like to do. And I'll be able to invest in myself. I'll be able to invest in KOK visuals. I'll be able to invest in street lights and really just push this stuff into the next phase, man, because that's what it's about. I still got the vision of building community centers. I'm gonna do that. God willing. God willing, I am gonna do that, and it's gonna be amazing. And we're gonna watch this stuff grow. It's not in the timing that I had. You know, I had it set in my mind, y'all, that when I came home from prison after year one, that I was gonna be a millionaire. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my platform back. And but I was making 10,000, I'm gonna be making 100,000. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And no, it's been rough. It's been rough, but it's been building character. It has been building character. Uh, and just getting to see life from a different point of view, I guess. You know, I gotta say this because right now, you know, when we look at the world and we see people, especially when you're on social media and they push all this stuff in front of our faces, panic, racism, and all these things. And for me, the reason why, especially this, I gotta ask this, bro. How do you be so comfortable when you go? Because I went to vacation with Dawn and Dan, and when I was posting that, I got a couple messages of people like, "Yo, bro, how could you be comfortable going and meeting these white people that you ain't never met before, and you're taking your family, and it's just like you don't know they could be racist." Like, listen to me, bro. How I know? See, first off, God gave me a good judgment of character, like discernment with people. Dawn and Dan are like some of the most beautiful people you'll ever meet in your life. Okay. But beyond that, the reason why I don't play into the racial thing of thinking, oh, they're racist, not going to be my first thought when I look at somebody, right? Is because of this. While I was incarcerated, before I was incarcerated, we'll go in 2020, before I was incarcerated, when I was just doing my content, people didn't care that I was black. They just supported the message that I was giving, which showed me their hearts. Because if you approve of the message that I'm giving, then I know that you can't be anything foul, because the message that I was giving condemns foul and promotes, unity, promotes togetherness, promotes God, right? And then going into prison, the people that supported me wasn't even just in America. I got letters from like Croatia. I got messages or letters from freaking Spain, Italy, France, Canada. And all these are like what? White nations, right? And these people were supporting me. And if they cared about my color, then they would not have been there. I had people all over America supporting me, supporting my children. Kim Whitaker, Tom Whitaker, Mama Dawn, Papa Dan, Cindy, Julie. The names just go on, and on and on. And they never cared about my color. It was just always about the message. So you're a good man. We want to be there. We want to help. We want to, whatever it was. And that's what they saw. So coming home, even now, up to the current time, right? Those same names that I mentioned, but then you have like Casey and Russo. They were just my brothers through the whole time of me being gone. Casey never let me go without a book. If I needed a book, Casey, I got you. And he'd send that book, or he'd send the money to get the book. Russo, anything that I needed, if he had it, he's giving it to this day. Same thing. Casey, the computer that I got. Casey built this and sent it to me. He's white, right? So why I don't play into the whole racial thing, even down to my CDL, going to CDL school, I had Miss Monica and Miss Jody. Miss Jody's white, Miss Monica's black. Both of them are like, they peas in a pod. They get along very well. And nobody was looking at nobody based off of no color. The funny part, Miss Monica found out my politics and she did not approve, but she loved me anyway. Like that woman, she did what she could for me, right? Miss Jody, just great. A great mentor, great instructor. Then you had Danny. I've known Danny since my church days. Me and Danny went to the same church. White guy, doesn't matter. Nobody seen each other for no color, right? But we're willing to help. Even down to when I went to go take the test for my CDL, the guy that was next to me, that was the instructor, older white guy, made sure that I was comfortable, was very kind. Y'all have no idea how kind this dude was, man. No idea. And he just wanted to see me win, simply because I was there going to be a trucker. And I guess he seen me the same way I seen him, just like, another guy trying to make it like he did at one time, trying to get into this industry, and he was just encouraging and all of that. So the reason why I don't play the racial things, man, and I don't care about the color of somebody is because I've had too many experiences. My uncle Wayne, he's white. Probably, I think I'm his favorite nephew. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's too many experiences that I've had in life that tells me that you only really experience the racial stuff online. Not to say that it doesn't happen in the real world, but even then, when it happens in the real world, it's not because that person's actually racist. It's because you pissed them off and they trying to get under your skin. How do I know? Because I've done it. I've done it. I've been in situations where I'm like, I know this will make somebody mad, and I called them a cracker, or or they called me something. My own family, me and my brother used to get into it all the time. I would call him a beaner because he's Mexican, and he called me the hard R. You know what I'm saying? Not because we were racist, but because we wanted to piss each other off. I don't believe that the world is what they say that it is because of all the help that I've had from different people, all the love that I've gotten from different people. And it's just my experience. So yeah. And then the icing on the cake, let's talk about this. The job that I got when I first came home from prison, I had a message in my inbox on my new created Facebook while I was still in the halfway house. All right. And the woman says, yo, Cash, if you want a job, we got you. We love you. We will hire you. Get your CDL. And at the time, she didn't know. Nobody knew. I have a phobia of trucks, right? Now it's past tense. I had a phobia of trucks. So I'm like, ain't no way I'm getting behind the wheel of a truck. Right? That's just not me. I'm going home and I'm going to do this content. I'm going to make $1 million. That was my thought. But that message sat. I said, thank you. And then I never heard back. And then when I finally announced, here we are almost 2 years later, that I'm going to CDL school to get my CDL, right? She messages me again. Hey, Cash, just so you know that offer still stands. So I go back through the message and I look up to read the message that she's talking about. And I said, oh, wow. Wow, look at that. And she was following my page. She never really comments on stuff, but she was following the page and she was watching because she was supportive. Another follower, right? A family at this point. We company family now, and offered the job again. Now, I don't think racist people do those types of things. And all the people that follow me that I've got on all my pages in different countries, I just talked to a brother out in freaking Africa because, I've had a side view about Africans because of my experience in DC DOC with them Nigerians there. You know what I'm saying? This way that them COs was. But I got a brother that's in Gambia who calls me all the time. All the time. I can't answer all the time, but he blows my phone up, man. And he's been supportive since I got home and was like, bro, this is how he talks. He says, brother, I've been following you since 2019, 2020. I love your page. You have beautiful family, man. And he's just such a kind-hearted guy. And he shows me where he's lived. He shows me his family, and they don't have a whole lot, right? But just the message, like it related to a person that's African in Gambia, you know what I'm saying? From a brother that I ain't never thought that I'll be talking to somebody from Gambia. So I had to recalibrate all this stuff, Africans and all. I ain't got nothing against it. I had a live that I did on TikTok. I jumped in, these people talking about they're from South Africa and they just talking all kind of crap about Black Americans because they got mad that Black Americans were saying that they culture vultures and all. It was just this big old thing. And it's just like, I don't feel like that. I used to. I was honest with them. I used to feel like that. I don't feel like that now because I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me. So when we make these broad statements, oh, white people are racist, oh, Africans are racist, or what? No. We all should judge people based off of our personal experiences with them. That's why I don't do the whole, all the Democrats, all the Republicans, all the migrants. And by the way, to touch on this thing with the migrants, I've switched my stance. I'm changing my point. All right. I'm changing my opinion. I say we get rid of everybody except for illegal Mexicans. Okay. And I got a reason for this. Don't get mad. I got a reason for this. One of my favorite Mexican restaurants down the street. Okay. They're just so nice. They're so nice. And they work hard. They're always in there. They don't go, they ain't gang banging, they ain't doing nothing. And even that, even the ones that gang bang, right? It's like, okay, we gang bang over here, you know, the same kind of way. And it's always been Mexican people over here that's came over here, whether illegally or legally. Let's just keep them, and then we just get rid of everybody else, and that way we back to normal. That fair? No? Still, you guys are saying get rid of everybody, right? I know what you're thinking. I just don't want that restaurant to ever close down. And I know most of them are not from here. And I'm not telling you where it's at so y'all can call ICE. I'm just letting them, I'm going to let them live. I'm going to go support them this weekend. I ain't going to lie to you. They got some good tamales, man. Real good tamales. So, yeah. That's that, though, bro. Like, yeah, the racism stuff, we got to get past it, y'all. We got to. There's too many good people out here that want you to succeed, that will help you succeed. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you succeed. They will help you succeed. They encourage you, and you should do the same thing for them. That's what I do. I'm over here when I'm in my downtimes and somebody else picks up the phone to try to call me, I'm encouraging them. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at me the same way that I'm looking at the people that have been there for me. You know what I mean? They think that I'm something bigger than them. I'm not. I'm in the same struggles as you, brother, but yo, we going to get through this. I'm rooting for you, man. I want to see you win. And we just keep that. That's the energy that I try to keep around me, you know? And I got to tell y'all, when I do, because I will make it back to what I was, and then some, beyond. And when I do, this is a solemn statement. When I do, when I make it back to what I was and beyond, mark my words, I'm retiring Mama Dawn, Papa Dan, Kim Whitaker, Tom, Cindy, Andy, and other Kim. I'm retiring all of them. Real talk. God, if you give me what I always thought that I was supposed to have, if it's in your plans, I'm retiring all these people. They just gonna live a life out on an island or something. I don't know. They doing something. I got to, you know? Casey and Russo, you guys are still gonna work, but it's gonna be for me. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna look out for my bros too, man. It's just I'm so happy right now, y'all. I can't lie to you. I'm so happy, and I guess just changing my view of life in general, man. The world, the way that it works. Like I've been watching these little videos of people that drive into Canada, truckers that drive into Canada, and I was just looking at how beautiful Canada is, man. I say, bro, Canada looks so dope, but I don't think I can even go there. I got a felony. I don't know if they'll let me in Canada. I don't think they would, which sucks because I really want to go see Canada. But I seen that, and I seen these places like Switzerland, you know, beautiful, Denmark, all these different places. I'm like, I want to go there. I want to go. I want to meet these people. China looks so freaking dope, bro. I know the CCP and all of that, but the people, you know, like I see Americans that go there and they talk with the people, and the people act like they're celebrities just because they're American. And I'm like, is it really like that? Can somebody tell me, is it really like that, or is that just a video? You know what I'm saying? I want to go. I want to go see China. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to, I don't want to go to Mexico. I ain't gonna lie. Mexico, I love you guys, but I don't want to go to Mexico. I just, if I want to go to Mexico, I'll go to like Little Village over there in Chicago or something. I'll do that. I ain't going to, I'm not going to, not going to Mexico. But everywhere else, I'll go. Russia, I want to go see Russia. That's on the bucket list. I can't go to Australia, even though that's where the top place that I wanted to go is Australia. And I can't even go to Australia because they say they don't accept people that got felonies over here from America, which is crazy to me because their whole country was started from felons. Mind-blowing hypocrites. I'm kidding. But yeah, man, I just, did I miss any news? Not really. I mean, you did, but it wasn't all serious. Like people made it serious talking about Champagne was pregnant. It's not that, no. You didn't miss any big news like that. It's just about, I found a place to park the truck that I'm gonna be driving, and I'll be basically home every day. You know what I'm saying? Which is even more awesome. And then I don't got a tarp. That's even more awesome. And I go for training. If not this week, then the first week of January, I'm assuming. So we're trying for next week, but if not, yeah, my trucking adventures start though January for sure. January for sure. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, look at that. Hold on. I put to teach a summer in China with a Chinese teacher that I took classes from. Was it dope? Because I hear China is so cool. I want to go to China. I really do. I asked that question on the forum the other day. I don't think I can even get in with misdemeanors. That's crazy, man. That sucks because Australia looks so dope. Canada does too. I really want to go to Canada so I can see a Canadian moose. And I know what you're going to say. Cash, we got moose right here in America that you can see. Yes, but I want to see a Canadian moose. And I also want to go to Canada to see if they look like Terrence and Phillip. South Park? Like, is their heads connected? I'm just kidding. I know I got people just from Canada that follow me. And I've seen your pictures. You don't look like Terrence and Phillip. So you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Say, I prayed for you so much last week. I knew you were going to get it. New life. Yeah, I appreciate you. Come to Maine. Now, that sounds all good about coming to Maine. But I don't know. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Stephen King got me traumatized with Maine. I don't know what y'all got going on up there, but I know it's up there. I know Salem's Lot, you know what I'm saying, is up there. You got just all kinds of stuff going on over there. Derry, you know, that's all Maine, right? It's scary. It's scary to think about going over there to Maine with Stephen King's novels all being written about Maine. See a moose knuckle. You stupid. I will show you. My fam will show yours the most. Okay, I'm with that. I'm with that. Australia has just put a ban on social media on all kids under 15. That's a good idea. I agree with that. My bucket list lighthouses. Yes, we got a beautiful lighthouse out here. That wasn't me. He said it. Yeah, I didn't say that. That was one snack one. That wasn't me. But it was funny though. Oh man. You guys, I'm so freaking excited about life right now. I really just grateful. I'm grateful for all of you guys. I'm grateful to God. And I'm grateful for the beautiful people that He has surrounded my life with that have been here, you know, that have been here. And then to see, like, I know I'm doing a trucking thing now, but I'm still doing my social media and I'm watching in real time my social media is exploding. It's organic. I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for views. I don't pay for followers. None of that. It's all organic. That's the best way to do it. If you're talking about starting your social media journey, right, and creating content, never pay. Don't ever pay. Take my advice, okay? Because once you pay, what's going to happen is they're going to send you bots, and you're going to think they're real people, and you're not going to have real engagement from real people. So you won't have a core. Like what you see right now, everybody that's on here right now is part of the core. These are the people that show up every single time that you see in the comments right now on whatever platform. They're here every single time. That is your core. And they're real people that you connect with, you interact with. Like how I'm doing. You pull up the comments on here. If you pay for it, it's not real. It's not real. They might get you a couple real ones, but it's not real. It's not no real connection. You need a real connection. People are attracted to your authenticity, and that's what they're here for your journey, for your story, because they like you, and that's what you want. Don't ever pay. And I'm watching in real time, man. I don't know what did it, but Facebook has been blowing up lately. Facebook has been doing its thing, and I know I'm shadow banned still. My name, they tried to block this page because of my last page, and I had to tell them, like, look, this is a whole different page. So they finally lifted the little ban that they had on me going live, but it's still shadow banned. And I know it every time I go live, because when I'm live, it's not a lot of people compared to how it normally would be back in 2020. But right after the live is done, the video goes out, people start sharing it, and then it's next thing I know, it's a couple thousand views on there. You know what I'm saying? My reels, they do phenomenal. But my lives, not so much anymore, because they don't notify anybody. Who got notified? Let me ask that. Who got notified that I was live right now on whatever platform you're watching on? I'm pretty sure you probably didn't get a notification. Maybe a couple of you did, but most of you did not. I guarantee it. All right. You say about the banning the kids off of the internet. Yes, exactly, because it shows that it does damage the kids' minds and everything. Yeah, 100%. Come to Florida. We have great Mexican restaurants, and you can stay at our house. I'm coming to Florida. I will be in Florida. I don't know when, but I'm coming. My cousin's down there, a couple of them. Oh my, I just love lighthouses, and I've been to the ones to the east of Minnesota. There's an island out in Michigan that I want to go see. They got an island in Michigan that's still like back in the 50s, except there's no like slavery or nothing. But they say it's a really cool little town, so I want to go and see that. Come to Oklahoma. They're always looking for oil and gas truck drivers. We don't have moose, but we have bison. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I liked Oklahoma when I came through there. It's beautiful. Just them storms you guys get are out of control. Amen. Yes. Facebook. Okay, so you did. You did. Oh, I already know you did, Miss Rose. You always you set yours. Oh, you got notified. Okay, snack man. Appreciate you, dog. You're a mod. You're definitely gonna get notified. You got it on Facebook. Okay, maybe they did lift it. I receive my notifications. You often don't. Okay, I got notifications on YouTube. Awesome. Las Vegas. I don't want to go to Vegas. I mean, yeah, this Vegas isn't for me. I don't want to be tempted to gamble and all of that, man. So I just why, I try to stay away from it. I'm kind of square now, y'all. I went from a thug to I don't even know. I try to not do nothing wrong, literally. I do my very best not to do nothing wrong. And I fail, but I try. And I know if I go to Vegas, my trying isn't going to be at 100%. I'll probably be in there and be like, yo, there's a casino right there. Look at the lights. Get mesmerized. Let's go gamble a little bit. And I ain't got the money to gamble like that. And when I do get the money to gamble like that, I don't want to lose the money to gambling. You know what I'm saying? You say, I usually get mine here. Okay, that's what's up. Why? Who doesn't love watching tornadoes? I love watching that. I do want to go see a tornado. Just don't want to be in one. And I want to end up in Oz, I never do. See, there's one that never gets a notification. I'm driving my semi now. Hey, man, I got to get your number, bro. I got to get your number so we could be trucking buddies. You know what I'm saying? They said to get those when you ever get like on the road or something, to have a trucking buddy that you could call if you've already got a problem. You know more than me, obviously. I'm just starting. So, yeah. Come to KC and I'm with that. Don't threaten me with a good time. You hear me? I don't get notifications on a few channels I'm mod for. It's annoying and absurd. Yeah. So I've been to Las Vegas. Nothing to really see there. Yeah. We have Buffalo here in South Dakota. I've never been to South Dakota, but I want to go. I heard you guys got horses. And you should bring your family to Mount Rushmore. That would be a sight to see. Ever since I watched Richie Rich, I've always wanted to see Mount Rushmore. That was the first time that I wanted to see Mount Rushmore, was from Richie Rich. One of my favorite movies, too. We never go downtown. Yeah. Yeah, skip Vegas. Yeah. There's a lot of places in America that I want to see. Straight up. I got places in Indiana that I still haven't seen. I haven't even been to Starved Rock yet, and that's right next door. That's in Illinois. I need to go see that. So we got to do that. I think this spring I'm taking the family, and we're going to go camp out at Starved Rock. Little camping trip, We'll see. We'll see. I do want to do some stuff, though. I think I'm going to make that my thing on the weekends, home with the family. I think I want to just go do stuff. Just go do stuff and record it. I'm trying to get Champagne to start vlogging. So if you guys aren't following my wife, can you please go follow my wife? Because she's going to start vlogging. She's going to start creating videos and she's going to start vlogging. We've been talking about it and she just got to do it. So yeah, go follow my wife. We're going to create a whole content little thing going on between all the family. It's going to be awesome. So London. I want to go to London, man. I want to go to London. Wait till they add Trump to Mount Rushmore. They will never do it. That would be really hilarious and cool, but they won't do it. I'm still in UK, London. Good work. Love job from the UK. Yo, I want to see London. Straight up. I want to go to London, and I want to have some biscuits and a crump of tea. That's what I want to do. Excuse me. Let me see. Drop her link. Her name. I'll put her name. It's Champagne Kelly. Champagne Kelly on Facebook, everybody. Champagne Kelly on Facebook right there. All right. So look, when you go over there, do me a favor. All right. When you go over there, follow her and then find a video and just put here because Cash sent me or anything like that. There's something cool so she can see I'm trying to help her already because she thinks that if she does it, it's not going to grow. I'm like, baby, we got this. You know, we gonna make it grow. So if you do that for me, I'll greatly appreciate it. She's awesome anyway. She's a phenomenal mother, homemaker. She's been out there. I got her. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I got her the. She wanted that mop. Would you guys say the it mops and sweeps at the same time? Polishes the floors. We got hardwood floors in our house, and she wanted that, so I got it for her. And that woman ain't stopped. Do you hear me? My floors look like mirrors. Walking through here, I'll be looking down. I'm like, dang, I didn't even know they can get that shiny. They look good. And she's been out there at it. She got all the plants. So she took the plants from outside and she brought them in the house. And you've seen in the summer all the content that we put out of just our garden and our plants. But she took all of them that were like flowers, and she brought them all in. We got a lot of succulents that are out there. I'm going to do a video. I got you. I got my next video on all my platforms, you guys. I'm going to show you all the plants that she brought into the house and what she's been doing with them around the house. They're pretty dope. And she brought the flower pots. The flower pots I thought were like seasonal. I'm like, yeah, you buy them and then they go dead, and then you refill them with dirt, and then you put some more flowers in them. No, she brought them in and brought them suckers back. They were brown, dude. They were dead. They are resurrected. She done brought these things back to life. So how the hell did you do that? And they just sitting back there, just getting sunlight. She puts water. She just got done watering them. I said, man. And they're got green on them again. I say, well, look at you go, baby. Do your thing. She said she grew it so good that the freaking thing is it busted out. The root system busted out of the freaking pot. I've never even heard of that happening, but it did. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to do a video when I get off here right now. I'll start the video. So I got to charge the phone, and then I'll start the video. But I'll be putting it out. Be on the lookout for it on all the platforms. I'm going to put it out. But yeah. Okay, you say London is all right. Expensive AF. Amsterdam is better. I think they don't call their cookies, but they call them biscuits. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Please bring Trump praise. Huh? I hear you, I think. I need that. I have wood floors and 2 mastiffs. Oh yeah, you definitely need that. And it's going to take care of it all. I'm telling you, that thing is amazing. I'm going to get a video of her using that, as a matter of fact, so you guys can see it's freaking phenomenal. It really is. Smart young lady. I do the same with my plants. Yeah, she's brilliant. I love her. But that's all I got, guys. I just want to come on and just, I guess, talk. I don't know. Say what's up. I love you guys, man. From the bottom of my heart, bro. I really do. I love and appreciate all of y'all. Straight up. Facebook. Thank you guys. Okay. Number 1. My stars things is going crazy, and the subscriptions, a lot of people are subscribed, not just following, they subscribe to my Facebook. I got a ton of members over here on YouTube. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Straight up. I appreciate you guys, man. It all helps. So yeah, we just going to keep on rolling, man. X, I got to work on X. I don't know how to get 5 million impressions on X without doing raunchy, just horrible content or negative content that's filled with political banter. It's the only way. Anything good, like I post my videos that I post up that go crazy everywhere else, I post them on X and they get a couple hundred. But if I go on there and I just start talking crap about Democrats, boy, that video goes crazy. And I don't want to do that. So I'm not. But if you guys are on X and you like positivity, that's all I'm gearing towards, man. Positivity and the journey. And this channel right here is going to have a whole lot more vlogging stuff on it. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're doing. All right. I hope you guys are here for it. I love y'all. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.